Hey guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now, this is What If Deku was a. Sorry. This is What If Deku was promised to Kitsune, part 2. As Izuku and the rest of the class that agreed to go as a group. Only ones that didn't want to come are Bakugo Koski and Shoto Todoroki. But the rest of the class went. As they wanted to get the class wanted to the students from class 1A wants to get to know each other as they go to like a coffee shop. As they all walk together, as Kagura, the normal, she had her arms around Izuku. As they finally get to the coffee shop, as they sit down and order their their drinks, as they sit there and have a conversation asking about each other. As Mina asked about his quirk, as Izuku explained a little bit of his energy manipulation. Not to the point where he's going to spill his beans when it comes to his power set, but he's been keeping it vague, but at the same time, giving them the information that they want. As Izuku looks over to Kagura, what's wrong? I have to take care of something. Something, something came up. I'll be right back. Trust me. As she lifts Izuku's chin, don't worry. As she kisses him, as she tells the rest of them she has to step outside for a moment, she has to make a phone call. As Kagura walks down the street, as she turns to the side, near an alleyway, as she stops in the middle of the alleyway. I know you're there. What do you want? I'm busy. As a woman jumps down with a white mask on, with a white fox mask on. What are you doing here, Kagura? Every time you enter the human realm, you're always plotting something. So what are you after this time? Me? Plotting? I wouldn't dream of it. You're interrupting me with my time, with my mate. So beat it, little fox. As what do you mean, mate? Oh, you haven't heard? I took a husband, a human husband. And you're interrupting me with my time, with my dear Izuku. So I suggest you beat it before I get less unkind. We both know if we fought, you would lose. Why don't you run back to my sister and tell her to mind her own fucking business? What I do with my mate is none of her concern. I have no interest in the rest of the human population. I really don't care. Human race, I don't really see much in him. But my mate, it's special. He's mine. And if any of our people interfere in my time with my Izuku, I'll kill them. Okay? Very well. I'll back off for now. But I'll be watching. In the moment that I see that you're going to do something, then we're going to pick up where we left off. Kagura, before you leave, tell the queen, my dear sister, if she wants to know something, she could come and see me herself, not send some, not some, not send some sort of guard dog. As Kagura walks away, see you around, little fox. As She walks back into the shop, the coffee shop, as she sits next to Izuku. Did I miss anything? No, nothing much. You alright? I'm perfectly fine, Izuku. As everyone gets up to leave, as they all head back to the dorms. Well, come on, Izuku, it's time for bed. We have class tomorrow. So as everyone goes their separate ways, as they go for, sleep for the night. Izuku's asleep, as he's getting poked in the face. Wakey wakey, Izuku. It's time to get up. We have class. As Izuku, is getting dressed, so is Kagura. As they step out of the room together, as they eat, as Izuku made breakfast for Kagura. All the rest of the girls took notice. Hi, Kagura. As Momos sits down. As does he always do this for you? Oh yes, of course. He's made a habit of making me breakfast after I ask once. Then he discontinued every morning. So he spoils me. As he made enough for several people. Several of the people had breakfast as they like Izuku's cooking. He's a good cook. As everyone gets into class, as they continue their normal school days, a couple of normal classes. Then when they finally get to some hero course class, as you have sorry, everyone in the classroom, as it all steps up, like we're having a, sorry, I'll do that here in a second. Class, shut up. We're having a special guest for our lesson today. As as I was like 3, 2, 1. Then All Might bursts through the door, walking like a normal person in his retro outfit. Very well, you're finally here. Could have came a few minutes early. Sorry, Eraserhead, I was busy doing hero stuff. Yes, of course. It's not like you're not being paid. Well, do your thing. Very well, Zil. Very well, Eraserhead. Everyone's yell gushing is All Might, except for, Izuku and, Kagura. She doesn't care about heroes, really. She really doesn't. Today, class, we will be doing a hero versus villain. You will be formed in teams of two. One side will either be heroes, the other side will be villains. As he goes through the explanation, as everyone gets ruffled out, as it's Izuku Kagura versus Bakugo and Denki. That's when All Might announced the teams. Bakugo got a devilish grin as he wants to put them in their place, both of them. Oh, apparently we're fighting the angry one. Kagura, apparently so. Don't worry, we'll handle it like we always do. He won't stand a chance. He's not the type. He doesn't seem the type to work well with others. And the other guy, Karamari, I think that's his name. But I'll refer. He won't be an issue, especially for you, dear husband, considering what you're able to do is that type of element. As Kagura and Izuku go over a plan. Oh, before we begin, he's dear. As she grabs him by the collar, pulls him close. Don't hold back. Show them who the weak ones are. My dear. Okay. Very well. As as Kagura, Izuku get to the testing ground, Bakugo and Denki are already there. They're the villains. as Bakugo refuses to work, with Denki because he finds his quirk stupid. He can't even use it properly. Listen, Sparks, you guard the bomb while I take care of the real work. Don't bother arguing. You're nothing but an extra. It would have been better if the All Might just send me by myself. I'm about to teach these lower class who's the real powerful one here. As Bakugo goes running off, Bakugo turns the corner as he sees Kagura just standing there, waiting. Where's the other loser? Oh, hello there. As Kagura gets in fighting stance, alright, Sparkles, let's go. As you're dead. As Bakugo goes lunging in for explosion, as Kagura dodges effortlessly all his attacks. Bakugo finally lands a hit as her mask goes flying off. As her suit's a little damaged. You little bastard. You damaged my favorite outfit. As she grabs Bakugo by the head, slams him into the ground. Don't worry. Me and you're going to have a lot of fun. As she has a wolfish smile. All Bakugo hears is the flipping of a coin. As Izuku comes from the darkness. Ah, I see you found Mr. Angry. Look at this. So much bark. But look at you. You're nothing on the ground. Pathetic. It seems that my lovely wife is having such a fun time. It would hate for me to interrupt. As Bakugo gets a scared look. Just don't kill him, sweetheart. It's like, Izuku's like, just don't kill him. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I won't kill you. My husband never said I can't break you. Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. As electricity starts emitting from Kagura's hand, as she begins to electrocute Bakugo as he screams, as he loses consciousness. As she, he broke already. Such a disappointment. As she ties him up with the capture tape. Well, let's see what my love's up to. As she walks up the stairs casually, as everyone in the observe area are speechless. All Might didn't have to stop because she didn't go very far, but he's going to mention, not very hero-like to torture the villains, but she doesn't care. As Izuku's walking up the stairs, flipping his coin. This shouldn't take long. This should be an easy win for me. It's not what she could do against me. Anyways, let's get this thing on the road. As Izuku walks through the door, as he sees Denki, as he's getting ready to charge his attack. He's about to shoot his electricity. As Izuku gets in the middle of the room, you better make it worse. You better make your best shot, Denki, because you're not going to get another one. As he's egging Denki on, as he enlight his electricity. As the electricity goes strictly towards Midoriya, as nothing happened, as he absorbs the electricity. You know, you're a bad matchup on your part. After all, you're completely useless against me with my quirk. Sorry, Denki, nothing personal. As he emits green electricity. As Denki lost sight of Izuku as he flash stepped out of... Yeah, he flash stepped. As all Denki saw was him being thrown... As he's being, tossed against the wall. as Izuku kicked him as he went flying into the wall, and Izuku grabbed him by the head, slammed him further into the wall as he begins electrocuting him, shocking him until he, no longer moving. Izuku's about to touch the bomb as Izuku stops, as Denki gets up, as he's like, I will not lose this easy. As he's about to, stupefy himself. You never learn. You're not a bright one, are you? As his whole right arm coat in green energy, as Denki shot his electricity, his 1,000 bolts or whatever he has, as Izuku goes underneath it, as he's running, as he socks Denki, as he goes flying into the wall, breaking into several different walls, as he cutted his right arm to increase his strength using his and energy manipulation, as when he made physical contact, he shot out energy throughout Denki's body. He's done for. He's not dead, but yeah, he's not going to move anytime soon. As Kagura, touches the bomb, she was watching the fight. As All Might, announced, Hero Team wins. Kagura comes from behind Izuku, wraps her arms around him. Great job, my love. I guess we passed. As they go to the observing area to watch the rest of the test. As Kagura is not interested in that. She's more interested in Izuku. Side of Denki, he'll recover. He just got knocked out pretty hard. Bakugo, on the other hand, he's going to have some issues. Yeah, he's totally terrified of Kagura. Yeah, he doesn't want nothing to do with her. After this test, he's going to have to go through some therapy. Kagura is that scary. So, yeah, she wasn't. She wanted to hurt him. Not physically, but mentally. All Might was trying to lecture Kagura about her aggressive attitude. I don't care, All Might. I really don't care. Only one I am concerned with is my Izuku. The rest, I don't care. He deserved it. He had a very rude mouth. And I taught him some manners. Young miss, that might be so, but you took it way too far. Do you see me, All Might? Yes, young lady. Do I look like I care? No. Then you got your answer. I'm done talking to you. As she grabs Izuku. Come on, Izuku. We're done here. You heard the lady, All Might. Well, catch you later, number one hero. It's the end of the class, so, Kagura doesn't want to sit there and listen to some human lecture her about what's right and wrong. As we cut to the next day, a few hours before the USJ attack, as they're all in the cafeteria room, as they're socializing. As Kagura, of course, staying close to Izuku. As her tails are wet, her foxtail is wagging. Well, 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 look who we got here. The mighty Class 1A. And their class pet. As he narrows his eyes at Kagura. Or Class Whore. Whatever fits the bit. I hope you should probably call her that thing. Before she might give someone fleas. She's too much for you to handle. I could take you off your hands for the right price. As I suggest you walk the other way before I break you. What's the matter? As he grabs her tail. As Izuku grabs his. As he turns around, sits up, grabs Monoma by the throat, lifts him up in the air, puts his other hand on his head, on his face, as his hands start glowing, his energy manipulation. You know how easy it would be just to melt your face off? If I ever see you look at her again, or even mention her in my presence, you won't live to see the next day. As Izuki drops him, as he kicks him, as he goes flying against one of the one of the lunch tables. As he grabs Kagura, we're leaving. This put me in a shitty mood. As she walks off, as all ever gonna see is her Kagura smirk. As she walks off with Izuku, as she stops Izuku, when they're in the middle of the hallway. You didn't have to do that, Izuku. I could have handled it. I'm a big girl. I know, but the way he's talking about you pissed me off. And I love you for that. As she gets real close to Izuku. It, I love it that the fact that you go that far for me shows that you do care. Of course. That's all I needed to hear. Come on, let's go. As they go back to the dorms, as when they're about to go head to their dormitory before they get into the main complex, as the girl stops them. What do you need? Oh, I say, what do you need from me? As I'm sorry. I'm Kendall. The blonde friend. I'm sorry about his behavior. I'll make sure to discipline him more thoroughly next time. I suggest you keep your little pet in line. If it wasn't for me, my dear husband over there would have charred him alive. Even though I was quite curious if he would. I let that guy off easy. Next time, it won't be. As Izuku walks off with Kagura, Izuku's in a pissed off mood. As they get back to the classroom after some time, spending some quality time with each other, as they're announcing the class president, as it's Momo and Ida. Same thing. I'm this same thing. As this Momo is going to be the vice rep, or going to be the class president, and Ida is going to be the vice rep in this one because fuck Ida. So yeah, sorry. My hatred for Ida goes deep. I just don't like him. He's annoying. As they're on the bus going to USJ, as everyone talking among themselves, as Izuku's still pissed off, as he's glowing a little bit. His eyes are glowing. As Momo and the rest, Mina, took notice that Izuku, you're glowing. Oh, sorry. Don't mind him, Momo. He's just a bit angry after what that blonde guy said. That's fine, Kagura. Don't worry. He'll be fine after he blows out some steam. Whatever this exercise is, it'll be perfect for him. They finally get to USJ as Araka, is doing the whole 13 thing. Izuku knows this far too well. That's Araka's favorite hero. Izuku, why is that? Why is that? Oh, why is Araka being all like that? Oh, that's her favorite hero. She's been a fan of hers since she was a kid. Huh. Okay. She doesn't look like much. As Izuku tells her about her quirk. Huh. That is quite effect. That is quite useful. I changed my mind. She's not useless after all. As 13's going through her stitch, going through her normal routine about quirks, how it could be dangerous, and all that stuff that I really don't want to cover because it's pretty much pointless. I mean, when it comes down to it. But let's continue forward. As Kirishima noticed, some extra people, as he's like, cool, fake villains. As is always, those are not fake villains, those are real. Everyone get out. As they're all locked in, as villains start popping out of the woodwork. 13, get the students to safety. I'll handle things from here. As Izawa jumps off, as a portal opens up, as Kirigiri and Shigaraki walk forward, kill them all. As all the villains rush, Izawa was trying to fight some of them. Kirigiri, take care of that pro hero over there. I could tell she's gonna be a nuisance. As Kirigiri did the thing in canon where as soon as 13 used her quirk, Kirigiri opened a portal and a second one on her back as she blows a hole in herself as 13 falls to the ground. Well, All Might's not here yet, so we have some time to kill. Leave no one alive. As Ida did get away. As Izuku, he's had enough of this. Kagura, let's go. I'm tired of this. Okay, let's see what you got in store for us, dear. As Izuku starts emitting green energy from his hands as he starts sniping them from afar on top of the stairs. As each beam hits a villain, they disintegrate into ash as he's no longer going non-lethal. As you have Kagura throwing fire at all the villains, burning a good portion of them. Look at what we got here, Kirigiri. We got ourselves a sniper. Portal, do it, Kirigiri. As he portals everyone away. As Kagura got sucked into a portal. As she tried to reach for Izuku, but it was too late. Kirigiri, bring out the Nomu. Yes, young master. As he brings out the Nomu, kill him. As he points to Eraserhead. Now we got that out of the way, we could have a proper conversation. Face to face, when you say, young hero. Out of everyone here, you're the one that sticks out. You're the only one here that is fighting. That's a plus, by the way. And you're not taking any prisoners. You're going for the kill. That's not very hero-like. That's more villain. Maybe you're on the wrong side. We cut to Kagura as she lands in one of the zones. As she's on her knees. That insect. They'll pay. They'll all pay for separating me from my dear love. As she gets up, as she begins slaughtering villains on her way to Izuku. So you're suggesting me join you? Of course. We would have so much fun. And with your abilities, the hero's going to stand a chance. Huh. Interesting proposal. Very interesting. But I had to kindly decline. I don't want to. I have no interest in being a villain. It's too easy. I'll leave. I'll leave the grunt work to you lot. That's a shame. As Ezekiel shoots the Nomu, as it goes flying, as it was about to stomp on Ozawa. Now, I can't have you hurting my favorite hero. After all, can't allow my one hero that I looked up to get killed by whatever that is. Shigaraki has a big grin. He's not wearing his hands. He's not. Yeah, he doesn't have the hands in this one. As he's like, that's a shame. Nomu, kill him. As the Nomu, gets up as it rushes over towards Izuku. Well, I gave you a chance, kid. You should have taken my offer. Such a shame. Gary. Yes, yes, Master Shigaraki. Let's go kill some kids. As he walks the opposite way, Ezekiel. Okay, we're probably going to stop it here. My throat's killing me. So I'll continue this on. I'll continue from where I left off tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good night and day, judging my time zone or wherever you are in the world. Catch you in the next video.